I hate every other city in Texas except for Houston. But if we going against another state, I'm like, fine, I'll rock with San Antonio. I like Wemby. I like Wemby.
I like Wemby too.
But he was right. He was like, man, look, if New York gets this, what's this gonna do for New York hip hop?
That's what I want to see.
And I'm gonna tell you that 29, down 29 points, and the Wu-Tang come out at halftime, and then y'all catch up. There are certain things that I'm like, there are certain tapes I know we're gonna get. Like we said, Fabulous, we know he in the booth.
Yeah,
we know there are certain people that are gonna drop the music. The Diplomats might get back together.
That's not happening either. Are we talking about Deezus and Mero getting back together?
Deezus and Mero.
They have a better chance than the Diplomats.
We have a better chance of Deezus and Mero getting back together than the Dips.
Yeah.
That's over.
But you never know, because look what happened. Mason Cam, take him to church. We never thought that.
But see, this one is different.
They beat up Mace.
But you gotta think, Mace.
What are you talking about?
Cam didn't.
Yeah, Cardane did.
But see, this is the thing.
Cardane got beat up.
But this is the thing. Mace and Cam are actual childhood friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cam and Jim ain't.
They're not.
That's true.
So it's a little different.
Me,
but at a certain
my
point,
moms and Jimmy off of Confessions of Fire in I understand they might not be childhood friends.
But they've been friends for a while.
They've been friends for a while.
For a minute.
This is the thing. It's like, you got to think about you can see the animosity in the Dips, right? And I'm going to tell you what. But no, I'm going to tell you why you know it's really bad. The whole thing started because Cam got asked a question about what happened in the past.
Yeah.
And what happened? What's wrong right now is our hip hop OGs is too tough. Niggas is too tough to admit that they wrong, and they too tough to say, all right, I took a L.
Yeah.
So what happened was 50 and Cam doing the podcast joint. 50 asked Cam, what were you thinking at the time when Jim came over and did the show with me?
He sure did. Yeah.
And Cam goes, I was thinking to myself, it was over. Why you, as Jim Jones, how do you get mad at that? You did it.
I gotta be honest.
You shouldn't have did it when you did it.
There are so many.
So when you did it, how you gonna get mad at Cam's reaction
for answering the question? But I gotta be honest. I love hip hop, but I mean, we get a lot of good music because there's a lot of sensitive rappers. Like everything that has happened. I mean, he brought up the reason why 50 Cent and Ja Rule in the beginning. Because now, I mean, if you believe a nigga shot you.
The mythos and the aura and all that other kind of stuff. But most of the time, hip-hop beefs break down to like really 2 or 3 main things. A girl.
Yeah.
Or I tried to shake your hand at something and you did not respond.
Or rap at you.
That's literally it. I tried to shake your hand, I tried to rap, and you did not respond.
Yeah.
J. Cole and Jay-Z could have been beefing.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Because he listened.
The first time it happened, Jay was like, gotta move on. And Cole actually humbled us. Hey man, I got some. But that could be the story of a long-standing beef. Like that's it. So rappers can be sensitive.
A lot of them.
A lot can be sensitive.
But we're not talking to a rapper that's sensitive today, which we're gonna get at. Because Black and Ugly as ever have our stay, however. I stay Houston down to my socks. It's me, it's Avery, and this is my brother,
Just Devon.
And this is In My Humble Opinion podcast. Normally, I do a long, drawn-out intro.
They're good.
These gentlemen, no, they talk. They don't need this intro here.
The intro isn't just for people that don't talk, but no, we want to get
to the point
because there are a couple of one. We do have you 1 episode early because this is episode 199.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Next one is 200. But it's still important because when we started this podcast, the first guest that we ever had on the show, Dante Higgins.
Higgheads, man. We was here.
Dante Higgins was the first guest.
I remember that.
We got Dante Higgins and Mark Byrd, just to say who's here before. I'm sorry. Yeah, because we would have not introduced y'all. You say
y'all still can make this 200, just switch that to 200.
And then put us.
And then whoever comes. Switch them back.
We still
just put it out. You're
we
right.
Can.
Switch the numbers on there, and whoever come next, they 199.
You're right.
Still flip around. But this is important. But also, the 199, 1999. There's a lot of things we can do.
Okay.
There's a lot of things we can do with
1999.
it. So
that was a good year.
Oh, well, we'll start off with a little just regular hip hop stuff. I mean, I saw you gentlemen last night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Last night we saw y'all Big K.R.I.T. Big K.R.I.T. concert.
Plays in a funky game.
Shout out K.R.I.T, man.
Fantastic concert. What y'all think about the show?
Man, I think it was an amazing show, man. One thing that he got that fan base that love what he do.
Absolutely.
He ain't gotta go. If he wanna rap about banging the trunk and rims the whole night.
Everlasting.
He got the fans in there that's gonna wanna listen to that all night. It's like he didn't drilled it in their head. I'm cool. I'm cool with it. If he give us that all night, I'm cool with it.
K.R.I.T is a great performer.
Incredible.
Great performer.
He gets it.
And great album.
I mean, from start to finish.
Yeah, it's
he like, walked out on that stage and he don't stop moving.
Yeah, he's like that. Like I remember I was telling Hig, like it was a lot that we learned from K.R.I.T when me and CyHi went out on tour with him. Like K.R.I.T was the reason we stopped wearing our good clothes on stage.
Y'all gonna sweat.
Yeah. We was on some old, and especially CyHi, he like, yeah, I'm Balenciaga this. And it's like, you trying to wear a different outfit every night. And we just about to go out here and sweat. Them folks in North Carolina did not see us because we were in Philly last night. Boy, if you don't put that shirt back on.
Exactly.
So what we started doing is we started to wear our own merch tees on stage and keeping it true to the brand, Adidas sweats and Yeezys. And that became the uniform. Get about 4 or 5 tees and just cycle them out for every show. But we learned that from K.R.I.T. But K.R.I.T was just like, I remember being in Dallas, the Bomb Factory, and I knew his intro, and it goes in the big bank, and I'm like, yo, I gotta go see this. So I go to the balcony, because of course with the All Access Fest, I'm like the only person up there, and I record it, and it's like the Bomb Factory, I want to say holds like 5,000 people. Dog, before the opening act got off stage, it was already at capacity. Then we went right before K.R.I.T. Like you could not see floor. But that crowd went nuts. Yeah. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right.
The funny part about him too, with Big K.R.I.T, we have the big 3. Arguably, it should be the big 4. He should be the 4th.
Big 4. Look, man.
It might be if we go in there, it's probably a start lineup because you got to put CyHi in there.
You gotta put CyHi because I loved all those mixtapes because I was listening to Sideways like 3 days ago.
Bro.
I'm like, man.
And look,
Bulletproof.
I love Kendrick Lamar. I love everything he does. But I am one of those people where I was like, he bullied the right people.
He did bully the right.
When he gets to saying names, I'll be like, he don't say K.R.I.T. He don't say CyHi. He don't say Lupe.
He don't say Pusher.
I mean, Lupe.
He said Pusher.
but I said there are a lot of people he does not say, and not to say that I'm like, oh, that's a definite win on either side. I'm just saying it's a fight.
I mean, he kind of said everybody's name on Control.
Control, yeah, he did say it.
Yeah,
he said.
And see, that's the thing. But nobody,
everybody, K.R.I.T said something back. Lupe said something back. Everybody said something back. And then Kendrick chose who. Jay Electronica said something back.
No. Well, if you know the real story behind the Kendrick situation with Holmes, that's why. It's really not about rap.
Okay, so
y'all never heard the story?
We don't.
We're listening, brother.
Oh man,
let's hear the whole story.
It was like Drake was doing a sports joint and was talking real greasy off camera about Kendrick and told them folks, was it ESPN? I believe it was ESPN. Because he told them if they air it,
the record company
gonna host the
That's
yes.
right.
But somebody that Dot knew was there and told them. Yeah. I think they even had like the recording and sent it. Yeah. So that's why it's been
also gossipy.
So that's why. But I mean, I would expect that from anybody that's like, if you mind people, like if y'all were somewhere and somebody heard somebody talking crazy about this guy.
Byrd, I'll be hey.
Tell us so we can go ahead and get to it.
What's going on? Yo, Dante, they talking shit.
So I feel like that was the reason for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he was bullying the wrong people because I mean, I don't know what would have happened.
I don't feel like he's bullying the wrong or the right people. Yeah. I'm saying like there are certain people where I'm like, oh, I know. I would love to see Kendrick versus Lupe. I'd love to see Kendrick versus K.R.I.T.
I want to see Kendrick versus Cole.
I would love to see these kind of things. I don't know. Happen. I feel like Kendrick versus Cole would be boring.
It didn't happen.
We saw it.
We saw it. We saw the beginning.
I can see K.R.I.T. because K.R.I.T. has attitude.
Yes.
K.R.I.T. is a K.R.I.T. I've seen that a lot of people don't see. And yeah, it's like that.
And he makes his own beats, so it's like
it's like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And my thing is a K.R.I.T. versus Lupe. I'm like, I feel like for me, I'd be like, yeah, Lupe won. But I also feel like I'd be like, maybe, because Lupe might get into some esoteric
it's gonna go a little far.
Okay. It's like, it went over your head. Y'all will figure out in 50 years how Lupe won this battle.
Right.
But
K.R.I.T. gonna jam.
No, absolutely.
K.R.I.T. gonna
jam. Because K.R.I.T., no, we talked about that last night. There are two things. One, like you just said now, K.R.I.T. got that fan base. You know, Dante, you have a fan base.
Ooh,
but we were talking last night. You was like, dog, I was kind of surprised at you. Like you have been doing promo videos for your upcoming projects, and when I tell you, people are excited. People,
I only dropped one.
Yeah,
the one, and then I dropped the cover for the media.
Yeah,
come out to the so I could pick what media I want to come out to the first listening.
Mm-hmm. First of all, let's just go all the way back because we're just gonna ask the question that your hig heads want to ask. Where have you been?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I want to send an apology.
Okay.
To all the hig heads, man. I can't go out in I can't go out in public without somebody coming. A few people coming to me asking me, not even asking me, telling me we need the music, man. We need the music. We need the music. But I had my son. I always, I ain't had no daddy growing up. So I promised myself, I just want to make sure my son in the right situation before I'm in this music. I'm giving it my, because this take time. Like that we've been grinding now. I ain't really been seeing. I've been trying to get church together, studio together, this together. And I'm coaching now. And he playing football. So now that I'm at a point where I'm not worried about a money situation, got a house, family, everything is rolling, I can sit down with my family and tell them, look, I'm about to be gone for a while because it's about to go up. But everything is good while I'm gone. So now I can get back focused on my heads. And we ready to roll. We ready to roll.
Okay.
I'm talking about music, videos, everything is locked and loaded. And man, if they wasn't proud of me before, they about to be happy.
Because it is also, I mean, when we first were talking to you and Mark, very early on, Mark would play stuff for us. I'd be like, oh, this is fantastic. When this gonna drop? And then I see Mark a few months later, and he'd be like, oh, I erased that. I'd be like, okay. Then he sends something else. I'm like, oh, this is fantastic. When you gotta drop it, he's like,
This was like 2-3 years ago.
I said,
this has been going on since then.
I don't like that one either.
Yeah.
I was like that. So then it got to the point where I was just like, that. I said, if Mark sends me something, I'm gonna just save it.
Pretty much.
I would just try to save it on my own because he's gonna delete it like at some point.
No, it's still there. It's just
in another folder.
For you working with Mark at that point, because the other thing, what I started to hear, I was like, yo, Dante was already fantastic rapper, and I'm like, oh, he's getting better.
Yeah,
like he is getting better. What was that initially like when you first started working with Mark, and then? I imagine there just had to be some level of push. Like, you're like, yo, I'm a great rapper. Yeah. We coming in and Mark be like, let's go a little hard on that.
Yeah, that was surprising me when I first started working with him. Because a lot of people put me on a high pedestal for my lyrics and the music and the sound and me having my own sound and doing what I do. When I got with him, he didn't work with some of the greats. So I wouldn't understand it in my head at first. It ain't about the lyrics. It ain't about the beat. It's about the tone of your voice. How you say this verse that's gonna make this person cry. How you say this verse that's gonna make this person get up and do something that they probably wouldn't gonna do. It's about the emotion. I ain't had an emotion in my raps. I was just a lyrical genius. Like for the Houston Press, I won lyrical genius 2 times. I ain't had an emotion part. And the emotion came because his beats got the emotion in it. It got it. So if you're not having your tone, your delivery, and the words to go with the emotion of the beat, it ain't gonna be the right package. So it took a while for me to get that down. That came with studying, listening to Scarface, listening to man, who we used to listen to people for hours. He said, you see how he said that word, you see how he broke that. You see when he got to that lyric right there, that bar, he got a deeper tone right there. And then it started registering to me. That's why we go back and listen to these songs over and over, who we like, because it's not so much of the lyric. I think he pointed out some a lyric, something I can't remember, but he said, man, just say it regular. And I just said it. It didn't feel good at all. But he said, and I said it how he said it. And when I said it, I say, man, now I see it's how you say it.
Yeah.
And that then took my music to another level.
I mean, we think about thinking back last night at the Big K.R.I.T concert, where it's like there are so many hooks that he delivers where you're watching before. I think we're talking about making music for the performance.
Right.
And K.R.I.T has so many songs that are like, oh man, this is for the audience.
Yeah, it's for yeah.
Like completely for the audience. Mark, talk about that process when you're trying to develop the music, particularly for Dante, where you're coming across and you're like, hey, you're very lyrical, but I need you to get emotion out.
Yeah, I mean, that was like the first thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a producer, honestly, I don't really care how good you can rap. I don't care. I know some guys that would rap you under the table. I don't care how good you can rap. Can you make a song? The first thing I always look for is, do I believe you? Conviction. If I don't believe you, I don't want to hear it. Because if I don't believe you, they ain't not gonna believe you. So when we first started working together, it was like, okay, the first thing I wanted to do with him was, let's work out. Meaning, all right, you used to rapping on this. I need you to rap 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 on this. And I just need to see how you're going to do it. All right, cool. Now that we're starting to get this down, bet. All right, now let's get to the conviction part, which is why I would always tell him, if it's not, don't say it. If it ain't you, don't say it. If it ain't personal, don't say it. Because that's the only thing that's unique about any artist, is your personal thing. So then once we started getting that, then we started going back and listening to the greats. Like when you say hours, no joke. Like we would get to the studio 6, 7:30 in the morning, and we would sit there until 3, not making music, listening, studying, breaking it apart. This is why this is one of the greatest albums. This is why this. You see this storyline here? See how this album has this? You see how this person has this? And once we started being around each other too, I know him personally. Yeah. So now I know what to make for him. That's going to pull the emotion. I would hit him and be like, yo, you got to do this. He's like, I'm not doing it. I'm like, yes, you are.
Yeah.
And then he'll show up.
So he'll be, because we talk a lot too. So I have a conversation with him. He go make a beat for that situation I talked about. But he'll let me write the whole song. I didn't wrote it, record. I'm like, man, I don't know. Because if I'm in the middle of doing it and it don't feel good, it ain't, I don't know. This ain't it. He was like, man, well, why don't you rap about this and that? You know, when your son did that. And I'm like, yeah. But I'm in my mind, I'm like, you already knew. You had me do all this. Now we 30 more minutes. I got a hold. You could have just told me that at the beginning before I just want to see what she was gonna do at first.
I gotta let him get it out.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what it's gonna be until it's out. I gotta let him get it out. And
has there ever been a conversation that you're having where later on he's pushing you into something like, dog, you're like, I ain't want to rap about that? I ain't want to rap about that.
That just happened.
Oh.
That was really the first few times we started working. All the beats, I ain't like them. I don't know
You
if he
ain't
was
like
doing,
all of them.
Nah,
I don't know if he was doing it on purpose or what.
I knew what I was doing.
I ain't like none of them. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do it, but I really don't like this beat. In my mind, I'm like, I really don't like this beat. I really don't like this beat. I really don't. But as it started going, I figured out what he was trying to do. He was trying to make me, because I had a lot of 4-bar setups, 4-bar, he was trying to make me get in pockets of different beats. So different beats, they had different stuff I wouldn't pick this beat. It'll be fast. It'll be this. It'll be that.
3-4 times.
Like, it ain't about
yeah.
beat. It's the pocket. You got to find the pocket to make your flow match how you want to do it in that pocket. Pocket's not easy.
That's actually, I always say, that's the hardest thing.
Pocket's not easy.
It's a combination.
That's what makes the best rap.
It's cadence, it's flow, and it's pocket. There's not a lot of rappers that have all three.
You're right.
I guarantee you probably can't name 10
I
that have all three.
Jay, Lupe, Kendrick, Wayne. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
So I'm rapping on these beats,
Dante.
but I'm rapping how I rap. He like, nah, try another pocket. I do another. He like, nah, try another rap like in this area right here. Now I'm like 5 songs on one beat.
Mm-hmm.
Like he nah.
Let's try this.
Let's try like get it. See this break right here. Stop, dude. You gotta find that pocket. Then after, man, it took me about 2 years to get pockets.
Yeah.
Now I can't miss a pocket.
Man, he be everywhere now.
Man,
like now,
I was about to say, you hear it in the songs now.
Yeah. We heard the album.
It's all over.
The amount of flow switching that you do now.
Yeah.
As opposed to, like you said before, it was like, dog, Dante is a top tier rapper. But now the amount of times you will switch a flow.
Oh, man.
Beat changing, flow changing, everything keeps changing around and you're doing it effortlessly.
Him and Cal Wayne.
You said it took 2 years to kind of get it. When did you really, like, at that point, like, was it a moment? Was it just like, I'm trying to figure out for you, was it a moment when you figured it out? Mark, did you see it coming where you were like, oh, he's got it?
I figured it out when we did that Streets is Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Got a song called Streets is Gold.
Yeah.
And it's like a Rick Ross type of production.
Rick Ross whole type of,
but it ain't what I usually do. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Rick Ross Maybach music type of big sound.
Justice League type beat.
Justice League type of.
The record is huge.
It's huge. So I'm like, man, I was really having trouble with it. I usually don't have trouble with records.
I want to say, if I recall right, no exaggeration, it probably took us like 6 hours to get the first verse.
Yeah. I'm
just to get the first verse.
Writing it, the bar, the lyric. It ain't, because I ain't used to rapping on that. I'm a hip hop lyricist.
Yeah.
To get on that, and then when I found my flow on there and the pocket on there and letting the beat breathe, that's when I learned about letting the beat breathe. Give them a bar, give them a second, give them a bar, let that beat, because the beat, Rick Ross be having some production. And when you listen to him, he give them pauses and breaks to really let that beat do what it do for you to really enjoy it. So when I finished that song, I said, I got it now. I understand what we trying to do. From that point on, I ain't missed the pocket. I know what that beat need to do and what my lyrics need to do on that beat.
Yeah, for me, it was a whole other thing. The question, the infamous question. I asked him a question, and I'm like, we always look at artistry wrong. As artists, producers, all of us, we go out here and be like, all right, I'm going to give the people this. I'm going to give the people this. I got to get the people a radio joint. I got to get the people that. You lost.
Yeah.
You lost just by thinking it. The question you should be asking yourself is, what do you want from the people? That dictates your direction to how you do what you do. I asked him that question for like 2-3 years.
Yeah,
and every time he would answer it, I'd be like, okay, if you think that's the answer, and he'll hit a brick wall. He'll get into a space where it wouldn't come out. Ask him the question again, he'll answer it. It'll be enough of an answer to get him going again. Stop. He answered it one day. And from that day, I saw the change. I was like, you figured it out.
Yeah. I was just about to say, you used to ask me that question 3 years straight.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. He's like, I don't know. I can just tell how his reaction. He like, man, I don't think that's it.
I'm like, all right, if you feel like that's it.
Can you say your answer to the question?
Do you even remember it?
I don't even remember what I said, but I know from that day, it's been up.
Yeah. When he answered it, we can go back to that moment because I never asked that question again. I never had to.
It made me realize what I'm rapping for. So every time I get ready to pick up I know what I'm doing.
He know what he want from the people.
I know what I want. I'm saying it made me, you need that radio hit. You need that radio hit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there trying to write radio. I'm trying to, man, you need that South, man. You got to show them where you're from. You got to, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking this but is this really what I want to do? I'm just doing it because I just know how to do it. Mm-hmm. But when I answered that question, I don't care nothing about none of that stuff no more. I just want to do what I want to do for the people who love what I do.
You know, that's the other thing too. Like you said, you were getting the recognition that's coming here from the city. So like Houston Press, right. You winning freestyle competitions, all these other types of things. Was there a level? My concern with you always, I was like, oh, maybe Dante frustrated. Because I was just like, my whole thing was I would see Mark all the time online because he an online person. He wakes up and he'll put that camera up, be making a beat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes I literally be like, I cannot believe that y'all like, you'll see him in here making beats and people will come in and out. They looking at beats and I'm like, dog, like he's right there. Like y'all could just be talking, all this other kind of stuff. But I wouldn't see you. I see you like sporadically. Like that kind of thing. So was there ever like a frustration with you or anything like that where you were like, I don't know. I don't know.
Man, I used to be in the studio so much back in the day, back when I was with Magic Mike. Me and him lived in the studio. That's all we did. Music. So after Magic Mike passed away, I really didn't have that spark to be in the studio. Every time I was going to, I'm thinking about Magic, or this how we used to do it, or this engineer not doing it like he did it. We just had, we put out some classic mixtapes and projects. Like we was a 1-2 punch. So as years kept going, I just wasn't feeling going in the studio, because I was bouncing around from studio, bouncing around from people, once Magic left, the music wasn't. And I still had Under Gravity, Space Age, you know what I'm saying? Still working in that studio. We got that fresh as MCs. Yeah. But that Magic Mike, the feel was gone in me doing music. That took a lot out of me for as music, wanting to do music, period. So I was just going stretches. When I felt like doing it, I do it. But my hustle wasn't there no more. Because, man, I have all kind of merch, all kind of everything, but I just wasn't feeling it no more. Yeah. I was looking for another way. Man, I like football. I'm gonna go coach. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Then when I hooked up with Mark, when we started, it still was, I was going down to Atlanta. It still wasn't that feel like Magic with me and Magic. Because I feel like me and Magic really knew each other on a family basis rather than music. Until me and him started getting close, he had problems. He called me, man. We didn't cry on the phone together. He tell me something. That's right. Man, what you need, or what you need, I got. So now we know each other's stories. Our family know each other. Now it got that feel. Man, Mark, I give him anything whenever he called me. So it ain't about the music no more. It's bigger than music. So now when I'm walking in that room to do music, I know I don't want to let him down. Like I ain't want to let Magic down. I know I got to go in here and do what I got to do. So now that we at the level, like Mark said, he ain't never seen me grind like I'm doing right now. We got 7, 8 videos done. We got merch done. We got this done. Cause he ain't seen what I used to do back when I was in that mode of making his thing go.
Yeah, that's true. Because I think about that. I think about the event we were doing in Austin one time where I had invited you out, and I remember everybody was like, "Hey, man!" Like I was there late. They was like, "Yo, man, we got here. That boy Dante here. He got a table set up.
Yeah,
he got shirts. He got hats. He got records. He got like everything was already done." He said he ain't even performing yet. Like that's it. So I was like, "Yo, like that is it." So now you're like, okay, you getting back to that, man, and he's never had the opportunity.
Who was I talking to? I can't remember who I was talking to, but I said, man, I got that feel like I had back when I was working with Magic.
That was me.
That was you? I got that feel.
Told you.
I feel,
told me that.
After the years we've been, I ain't been feeling like that. And I think when I be posting stuff, the mood when I post stuff, the reaction to what I post ain't been good. Ain't been because it's the feel. I think it's the spirit of how you feel about it.
Yeah.
When I posted this, the feel I got, the reaction I got was the feeling I got. I've been having.
Okay.
When people started hitting me up, like because I done did some other stuff, but they wouldn't hitting me up. I'm like, bro, but when I put that out, man, my phone been going crazy. When I dropped the media, I got so many people want to come. I'm trying to pick who can come. And they ain't even got the videos and all this yet.
They ain't heard the music.
They ain't heard the music
First of all,
yet. They
I'm
just like
say, the video clip is not the music. It is the intro to the intro of a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you hear the whole song, you're like, dang, it's not even.
It's not.
This is the very, very beginnings. And when the song is supposed, you don't even play when the song starts, when the beat drops.
He says he has the first few lyrics and then it cuts off.
You literally stop the song.
You don't even know what the progression is going.
No.
Yeah.
You have no idea what
but you know enough.
Yes.
People can love this was 5 years in the making.
Yeah.
To get this stuff to sound like it sounds.
It sounds like it too.
Mm-hmm.
To get it to sound like it sounds. If you hear the music we was making, people thought that was amazing when they was hearing it. And now this right here is
we that's what he started with. We heard those too. Plus another thing, people are so excited. Killer Text called me about it, and I was like, man, I ain't say nothing. Like I wanted to be like, nigga, I heard it. But I was like, I ain't say nothing. But he was like, yo, like they finna do some things.
I don't even think everybody in our crew heard it.
No.
Yeah.
We've been holding it that much. We've been holding it hostage that much. Everybody in the crew ain't even heard the record.
I hit you up after. I was like, I can't get this out of my head. Man.
Yeah.
Y'all got some
and
shit.
We finished. And we already started on the next one.
We already started on that.
Working on the next
one. About to get the videos going for that one.
Yeah.
And I think that's the other thing too. With the both of you this time, there's a level of excitement that's coming off of the two. You know, even you, Mark, because it is we've sat and talked just separately. Like just at the studio where you've kind of been like, man, I mean, Houston is cool. I'd be traveling though. You're like, I kind of get in and out. You know, I'm gonna go do this thing with Chainz. I'm gonna go do this thing with CyHi. I'll go out do the thing with Dre. I'm gonna come back, and then you know, we gonna see what happens. And so for a second, I was like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in the city. Right? I don't know how long. What started changing for you?
I mean, I was just waiting on him. I mean, you know, I understand it, but it's just like it's one of those things where like I don't think he understood what I saw.
What did you see? What did you recognize in him? Because you work with greats.
Yeah.
So what do you see that makes him a great as well?
He's the void. Where's the and no, this is not a shot. Where's the everyday guy that makes music for the everyday person?
Yes.
You know what? That was my answer.
Mm-hmm. I know.
That's crazy. Now I remember that what I said. I said, man, I want to make music for the person who going to work, who the daddy who with their son, the mother who struggling to take care of her kids, that's coming up with 3 kids who trying to go to college. I want to make music for the teacher who in there dealing with them kids, that regular everyday person.
With that answer, there's a particular record that we played on that project. Gonna Work It Out. Mm-hmm. Is that not the epitome of the answer?
Yeah.
So I knew that that's what it was. I saw it early. I just knew he had to get there. It was a period. It was a frustrating period because also like with what he was going through, if it's not verbalized, I don't, you know what I'm saying? So once we started getting in pocket, when he hit me and he was like, I want to do something. And I'm like, all right, cool. We did that first one, and it was just something about that first one. I was like, nah, this is different. Like, weird different. Okay, let's try another one. We did that second one. Oh yeah, we can't lose now. At that very moment, it was like, you know, sometimes everybody's not all the way on the same page.
Yeah.
And we are on the exact same page. It's like, and I mean, everybody. Like, it just makes sense now. So sometimes it's just timing. But, you know, they say it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. They don't understand, like, how you say it's been 5 years. That 5 years was the positioning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can have it while we setting up.
No, the whole workout. I was just in the gym.
Yeah, the whole time.
Threes.
And that's what people, that's
shooting
what it was.
threes.
Yeah.
That's what it really was. It was training. We was in the gym. You know, it was a lot that I had learned in my career that I was able to pass on to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as I'm learning, I'm still learning, I'm teaching him everything I'm learning. Like, nah, bro, trust me. And that's my favorite thing to say to her. Like, you trust me?
Trust me.
Just trust me.
Honestly, I clip the stuff up. I'm thinking about so many clips of everything you're saying. And me as a person who makes music or tries to, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like the voice thing, yo. That's one of them things that I feel like you shouldn't even say it.
No, everybody. But see, even that is like you still gotta. I could tell you everything. You still gotta conquer it.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like if anybody's ever sat in a session with me and him, it'll be so crazy at how small it may seem. Mm-hmm. He'll be rapping, and I'll be like, I need a little more attitude, and it'll be just like to the untrained ear, it doesn't sound different, but I know it is. I know where it's coming from. Like it was one when we did the Daddy Issues joint.
Oh yeah.
I remember looking at that fool. I was like, if you don't make somebody cry, you ain't do your job. I did mine.
Everybody cry. Everybody cry. They hear that song.
Yeah.
It ain't even out yet. Everybody cry. They hear that song. I already be waiting on it. They just start crying.
I remember one time we was doing the listening and we had people listening to. I'm not facing anybody, so this fool texts me. He's like, everybody in here crying. It's like 10 people in the room. Everybody's crying. So it's just like, yeah, we just had to get there. Work. But that's the thing that, you know, a lot of people, that's the work that people don't putting in. That's the difference between good music and great music.
You know, what is the biggest difference? Because last big one, God told me to drop this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was fun.
Fun.
And we did that.
We really just did it for fun.
But
we literally did it.
So I guess that's the other thing too. That's a big difference, at least for me watching this project. One, we talked to y'all before God told me to drop this, and y'all were like, it's gonna come out, you know, that kind of thing. Like, okay. And then it came out.
Yeah.
And it came and people loved it, and then it just kind of went.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how we felt at the time.
Yeah.
I think I said it in the studio, and then he was playing the beat.
That was the day I moved here.
Yeah.
We were setting up the studio, and I was testing the sound. And as I'm testing the sound, I'm chopping the sample, and he's like, God told me to drop it. I was like, that's the hook. we should do a project. Yeah, let's do it. We did that whole project in a week.
Okay. Because this is different.
Yeah.
This is different when it was like, hey, we got a date and we got videos, and we got merch, and we got, that kind of thing. And then it was like,
party, we gonna do
you want to see the videos?
Oh, man.
And you play the videos for it. And I was like, oh, y'all are
intentional.
Yeah.
We're very intentional this time around. Like, even down to, I think y'all asked us, like, well, how many songs did y'all record? No, just these.
Yeah.
We didn't need anything else.
Yeah.
We knew exactly what we was going for. Everything. Like, we would sit there, and once we'll get it all there, we'll be like, all right. And he'll be like, all right, well, what's next? I was like, I have to figure it out. I'm not about to make 10 of them. Yeah. I'm going to just sit with what we got, and I'm going to figure out what the last piece or the next piece should be. And that's how every record came. It was like, all right, puzzle. All right, I got this piece. I know got this. All right, cool. Let's put it together. So yeah, like, even in doing this, it was like, when I say super intentional, like, everything is specific. Like, everything has a point. Everything has a point of reference. Everything has a backstory. Every single song on this project has some type of story, but it's all connected to Southside.
Tell people the name of the project.
Name of the project is Southside of the Astrodome.
And what does that mean to you?
Southside of Astrodome. I don't even know how it came. This is crazy. My homeboy Adam Bum the other day, I was talking to him about some screwed up click stuff, some stuff. He was like, man, you don't even listen to that stuff no more. I'm like, man, what you mean I don't listen to it no more? So he talking about, man, you don't be jamming old Lil Kiki. I say, so I'm like, man, you crazy. So when we get in my car, I'm in his house. My hook my phone up. Soon as it come on, Big Pokey playing. I said, that's Pokey right there. Like, this is what I'm listening to on the way over here. I grew up Screwhead, my uncle, Scooter, Tally, South Lund, D Gotti. They getting the screw tape. They names being shouted out by Pokey on the screw tapes. So I wasn't even listening to, I'm going to high quality. Bob's getting the Southside Fade, Haircut Joe, Shano. I'm sitting in the car with Pokey at 6:30 in the morning, waiting on the barbershop to open. He rapping words, rapping flows to me songs. So I'm hearing him, seeing him write these raps and say, keep my name out your mouth. Like he going through it. Then I'm hearing it on the project. I used to go to the barbershop. My mama dropped me off at the barbershop. High quality, Shano, Haircut Joe, all of them in there. Man, everybody coming in there throughout the whole day. She dropped me off at 6:30 in the morning. I used to leave the barbershop, no lie, with at least $600, $700. I'm in elementary, middle school. I used to go in there. Everybody come in there, poke like, hey, nephew, everybody come in here. Just tell them you'll let them skip for $20. So I put my name on the list at the top. So everybody come in there, yeah, little Dante Nicks. Hey, Tay, man, let me get, man, give him $20 here, $20. Haircut Joe. Man, I leave out of there. I don't even get no haircut. My mama come back, man, where you? Mama, I came up today. I come back next week. True story. So, man, I'm running into all these screw. Then the screw shop was on Cullen. We used to ride our bike over there. Me, Mac, P, to go get these screw tapes. So I wasn't even listening to Jay-Z. If I heard it, it was on a screw tape that I stole from one of my uncles. That when I first heard Zero, it was on a screw tape. Mm-hmm. Kiki, Fat Pat, all of them, I'm listening to them from them. So it's in my blood. So when I'm rapping, I always throw these screwed up click references in all my songs. That's how, because a lot of when I spit, people don't know I'm from Houston until they hear some of the references that I say about screwed up click, Houston, or what I grew up seeing. So, you know what I'm saying? I know Derek Hines, they had one of the coldest slabs. I'm riding with him, MLK, all these people, they come into my grandma's house spending the night. So I just grew up in that era. So I was sitting up chilling and I just wanted to rap about the South Side where I'm from. And I was like, the South Side, Southside of the Astrodome. That's where all the players roam. I'm listening to a Fat Pat.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? I'm listening to it, jamming, and I say, man, I text him, I say, man, I want to do a project called Southside of the Astrodome. And he hit me back, that's it. But he already was on the point with me. I don't want this to sound like normal Houston sound.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't have a problem doing it. Like 1996 that I did. That Houston sound is what I do, but I also hear Houston a different type of way. I hear a different sound when I be listening to Screw Tapes and when I be listening to Big Pokey. Like, he really a lyricist.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Like, he dropping some bars, some lyrics.
Pokey was sliding.
And you have to, some people, when I used to be in college, I'm arguing with these dudes from Detroit about Big Mo, Florida. You know, we about to fight. I'm issues. I don't care what you talking about. Little old fat rat with the cheese. I'm all down up in there. Walking like this. The ball, babe. Yeah. Come on. But I ain't jamming that stuff they playing. I ain't listening. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to do something where I could make people from everywhere else connect with Houston, how I see it, and how he being from Chicago, he'll see what Houston is in my mind, how I see it, what I seen growing up, what I seen with my uncle and them when D got it, when we went to the record store to buy that CD that D got it, Street Sermon, and had that Big Mo and that young, I was in my room. What, man, we jamming it like D got it, you know what I'm saying? Man, he made it on top of the world. Big Pokey, sitting sideways. He coming to my games just to see me. I know he in the car sleep. It's just the point he there. You know what I'm saying? He in the car sleep. I didn't run, I'm finna play. All right, nephew, I'm out here, baby. I'm out here. Man, Pokey, I done scored 3 touchdowns. He ain't seen nothing. But he gonna break me off and he gonna dip, man. You know, so I appreciate that type of stuff. And all that came from my uncles being around these rappers and me just knowing them and knowing that what made me want to rap.
Yeah.
That's what made me want to spit. Me running in the Big Mo at barbershops, Third Ward, Big Mo Mama, me running in the Pokey, my uncle hanging with them, me running all that. I'm like, man, I want to rap like them. And I was rapping like them.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the flow like them.
Yeah.
So I really changed up when my Mac DJ Screw Crazy. He had the turntables. I went to his house, man. I'm in we 6th, 7th grade. Me and his brother P, we playing around on his turntable. We ain't even supposed to be touching it. He comes home and goes crazy, man. We done messed up his records. So he's like, man, we did a little tape. He was like, man, take a rap. He hit play on it, but I'm rapping how SUC rap. So Mac was like, man, you got something. He really got something. So I started rocking with them. He said, man, you know what? He say, you really could be special because you don't really do what we do. You play football. You know what I'm saying? You don't do no drugs. You don't do this. You don't do that. So you don't need to be rapping in that type of way, even though that's all the music you listening to. If you really, let me show you, he showed me how to write bars. He showed me how to write bars, how 16 go, how it is that. He said, now just be yourself in these lines. Talk about what you do. If you score some touchdowns, talk about that, how that made you feel. Talk about you being a man. Talk about you being different. And it's going to stand out more than what other people talk about. So that's what I started doing. I started talking about how I felt about my daddy, how I felt about growing up in South London, how I felt when I'm walking and I'm looking at homeless people everywhere. They sleep at the bus stops. You can't even, we waiting at the 52 Scott. We can't even sit down because they sleep on the, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, the 52
so when I'm
Scott.
riding around now with my son, I'm seeing kids ready to catch the bus to school in the morning, but they can't sit down because all these people high and drugged up and sleep. And they be making, what are we going to do about this? I almost be wanting to get out the car and say, hey, man, wake up, let these kids sit down. But I'm thinking about this used to go on when I was little. So that give me like, I need to rap about this. That's the only way I could get this out. I need to rap about this. I talk about this. So Mac, that gave me my whole style of what I talk about. And I think that's why rapping for the regular person, people get so addicted to my rap because it's every day. They wake up every day like, man, he really rapping for me. If I could rap, he is saying what I would want to say. Because they ain't got no big chains and big, they ain't got all that. They like, man, he be really out here chilling with us. He really be talking about what we see. And he just go to home to his family, come back, rap about what we did when we was young, what we seen, what didn't happen, keep on rolling.
You know, it also goes back to Mark, we talked about regionality, like returning, because people are now starting to rap like the area that they're from. But Quiet Money Dot, we seeing his run.
He's sliding too.
But we're also seeing the effect.
Craig.
I'm seeing a lot more younger rappers coming out. They freestyling over the old SUC songs. They freestyling over a lot of older Swisher House. And they're like, I'm gonna just go ahead and rap in this style, but I'm gonna put my spin on it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you can tell, like, I mean, for the last 10, 15 years, people have just been from rap. Like, it's like, oh, where's somebody from? They from rap.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where they
not
from.
from a place.
They all kind of sounded like, oh, it's like a little mix of Atlanta, Toronto, a little bit of the Midwest, a touch of New York, a dash of this, a dash of that, Florida. You know, like 50 Cent is a Queens rapper.
Yeah.
But
Sound like he from the South.
He could be from
And that's
anywhere.
crazy
from the
part.
South.
Down south. And now you get this return where it's like, oh, that boy's from Houston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That boy's from Baton Rouge. Not even that boy's from Dallas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can even hear the differences where it's like, oh, he from Houston, he from Dallas. So, you know, talk about that return to regionality. Because we had talked about that before, but we said it's coming. So, yeah.
And I've been saying that for a long time. Like, if you want to get to great hip hop albums, I can't speak for every genre. I'm just talking about the greatest hip hop albums. They're regional.
Yeah. Illmatic sounds like New York.
But what's crazy is they're so regional.
Yeah.
Like, let's
Long
break
Beach.
down this.
Yeah.
Like, Mobb Deep is Queens.
Yeah.
Only Queens.
You're right.
It don't sound like Brooklyn.
It don't sound like Brooklyn at all.
Yeah.
It don't sound, and Brooklyn don't sound like the Bronx.
Yeah.
Harlem don't sound like none of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you think about, and these are the reasons why when you would go to the store, you wanted everybody's CD.
Yeah.
If everybody sound the same, I'm gonna just get the best person that sound the same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the one that sounds the best out of the same. Right. Right. I'm gonna go get Drake, not
like
all the mini Drakes.
I feel like that's what was happening.
Yeah, that's exactly what was
exactly
happening.
what was
So-
happening, where you get these kind of like, oh, well, that is the guy that does it the best. He got all the stones.
So I'm just go get that guy.
Yeah.
So then, like I told folks, like, if you really want to make a great hip hop album, go regional. You can never lose. You can never lose. And like, I think I've mentioned this before. The last besides GNX, the last hip hop album that was really regional as far as its storytelling, and I mean, when I say regionals, tell the story without giving me the backstory. Tell it to me like I already know it.
Mm-hmm.
The last hip hop album that did it is Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the longest running album in Billboard history.
Mm-hmm.
That album has been in the Billboard Top 200 since the day it came out.
It's amazing.
So nobody else thought to do this?
Yeah.
Should be a
When you go back and you listen to Outkast, I knew about Atlanta from listening to Outkast and Goody Mob and all of those people.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, I knew about Houston because of Scarface,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
South Circle,
Jason rapped about
Big Mike,
RC Project.
Crime Boss. This is how I knew about these places. Like I would drive
Crime Boss?
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm tapped in.
Oh, you the man, bro.
I would drive around. So like when I moved here, I would drive around and I'm like, oh, snap, that's the street that Face was talking about on A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die. Oh, that's the high school that he mentioned. Oh, you teach at the school that Face was talking about at the such and such. Oh, this is Cullen. Oh,
Devin said, meet me at the sandwich shop off of Belford and Scott.
I knew all of these things from listening to music. When I went to LA, I knew everything about LA. I knew that from DJ Quick, I knew that Compton is Compton. That's not Long Beach. That's not Watts. That's not even LA. It's not South Central. That is Compton.
It's a suburb.
That is its own thing.
Its own, it has its own mayor, everything.
Watts niggas don't rap like Compton niggas.
Yeah.
So when I'm like, when we got away from that, the distinction of music and hip hop got lost. And that's where you got this whole, you don't know where anybody's from. And with that being said, you stopped getting those lessons. So who's going to put me on to Atlanta? Atlanta has changed. So who's talking about it now?
Mm-hmm.
That's giving me the guide. So when I go visit,
Mm-hmm.
who's giving me the Houston story now? That's what we had to do.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, go back regional. And when y'all, like, even y'all heard the project, even down to, and I don't even want to give it away, but down to the titles of the records.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where it's just like, we ain't giving no backstory to why that's the title. You just got to know what that is.
You gotta know what it is.
You can listen to the song, or you can ask, hopefully we'll say it in an interview. But it's one of those things where it's just like, when you listen to the project, it'll make you research. And now we're in the days of Google. Imagine how many people are probably going to hear that project and be like, what is he talking about? Let me Google. Oh, and then connect the dots that every single thing that's mentioned is connected to not just Houston, not just Southside, but his personal upbringing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now he becomes the reference point for anybody that comes to the South Side of Houston.
It's super cool too. I know what you're speaking about specifically.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that? I was like, that's cool. What is that?
And then when
said what it was.
And he's like,
oh my
wow.
God, that's deep.
Yeah.
And just hearing everything you talk, like, no, I was there. Everybody was around me. I was a kid. I was there. So it's like, yeah, it fits. You're not jocking off or nothing. You're being
people
you.
listen to them. They come here, they look for these locations. I have like people I didn't went to college with listen to my songs and my music. When they come here, they call me, man, I just passed by South Lund. I mean, what the hell you doing by? Keep on going. Man, I'm over here by Yates. I think I'm by what this is. This CUNY Homes.
Yeah.
They be
you might want to turn around.
Yeah, they be happy like, man, I'm trying this Frenchies. You say it Frenchies, but they hand it from the music.
Yeah.
And they come in here to go see, man, let's see what Tay talking about. Scott, I think I'm on Scott. Hey, Tay, I'm on Scott. What Scott? I'm down here by Bellwood. Now you need to drive
your way to 45.
Drive all the way down to the to this way to where I'm at. Well, I'm passing through now. Oh, it's one way in, one way. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's one way in. Missionary, they seeing all this, and they learning it from what I'm telling them on the music.
You know, talk about, you know, you've got like Quiet Money where you're talking about South Park.
Yeah.
People don't understand, and we're seeing it right now as people come in for these soccer games. They don't understand how big Houston is at all.
Big, yeah.
So when you say things like Houston got a north side, they got a south side, I say, one, you don't even understand how far those are apart, how different those locations can be. But then because of that, because we focus so much north side, south side, we don't even focus on the individual like areas. So it's like South Lawn can get completely glossed over. A South Park can get completely glossed over. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, talk about your neighborhood and then coming up in that area and then how that just affects your music.
Man, okay, first off, I was the first kid born in South Lawn. Right, but my family was one of the first families to move in South Lawn with my grandma, my mama. So when I was born, I was one of the first kids born in South Lawn. So all these people, my uncle and them was hanging with, Head, Tally, Scooter. I was the nephew to all them because they were still like middle school, high school. So they ain't have no nephews and kids. So I'm out there running around. Everybody hadn't moved in yet. So if I'm playing with somebody, I'm playing with them. They throwing me the ball. Or they walking me to the store. All that type of stuff. So that's how I just got the blood of the community. Like man, when I go to South London, they love me over there. And they love that I made it out and I'm doing something. I done did backpack drives. I done go get food, whatever, to them. And I try to talk to them about making it out. I teach at a school. When kids come to the school from South London, they automatically put me on those kids if they acting up. And I go tell them kids who I am, and they go check. One of them called, man, you ain't from. I said, all right, man. They called Skrilla. They called Bo. Oh, nah, he legit. From that day on, anything I said to them, they did it. It was the respect of, dang, he came from where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
He been in there. Everybody can't go in there. Everybody can't go in CUNY homes. Everybody can't go in missionary. Everybody can't go in these places. Some people make it out and can't go back. But I'm just happy I'm one of them ones that can go back. And when I go, I try to tell, hey, man, you need to make something happen, man. You got to get up out of here. You got to go get a job, get your family together, man. You can't grow generation after generation after generation in here. I still got cousins in there that I love. I think one of them lines where I said my cousin in there fighting with holding her baby in her hand.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of them where everybody hid. But it's crazy because I'm looking at Instagram and I see my kinfolk on there throwing down. Everybody like, God damn, she throwing them things. Know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, she really.
That's my favorite line on the project.
That's my favorite line on the project.
Was crazy.
That's number 3.
And I seen it. I'm like,
that's my favorite song that I heard, because after that's when you talk about you found the dope and thought it was soap.
I thought it was soap.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy. I found dope in my granny. I thought it was soap. I'm throwing rocks. Like I say, it ain't that many people. I'm throwing rocks, all that. I pick up a bag. I'm throwing it. Man, his people come home, they looking all in the rocks, all everywhere. Well, I'm doing I'm somewhere climbing something. I'm doing my thing. Hey, man, you seen a bag? I ain't seen no bag. So he finally find what he looking for. Know what I'm saying? So when he go off, I'm like, man, in my mind, I'm never knowing what till I get older, because then I remember seeing it, and I'm like, man, I thought that was soap. When I actually seen it for the first time, later, I'm like, oh, I do remember throwing that. But I thought that was soap.
That's the way you described it. It was perfect. Yeah. Baby in the hand, she's fighting, dope. So I was like, and you switched your flow 20 times. Man, I'm gushing. This project's amazing.
It's gonna be, man.
It's amazing.
In the story, I try to make it like everybody can relate to it. If you come from where I come from, you can relate to this story. You know this story. You know what your uncles did. You know what your mama had to go to. You know your sister getting a hot comb on her head and she in there screaming, mama, and burnt her a little bit. I'm talking about the hot comb. I'm talking about my grandma had to pop my grandpa. He come home on a tripping one day. Granny ain't having that. It's in her bloodline. It's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all this, and everybody grandmas from that was on that type of time, and you ain't finna. So I'm putting these stories in there so you know, like, man, my that happened to me. That happened when I was growing up. So that's, like you say, that's what I want to rap about. And that would make me feel good. That's I wake up every day. If I don't get a dime, I don't even care about no money, no nothing. I want to speak to the people who want to hear what I got to say. And I've been away from that for so long. That's just what I want to do. And I was inspired to do this, man. I went to 50-15 a few months ago. I don't even know this. So I went with some of my homeboys. They really don't know me from the music or whatever. So when we go out, I go out like I'm just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Regular, whatever, man. But I'm running into so many people coming up to me. They want to take pictures. They talk. He like, man, who are you, bro? You know what I'm saying? I run into MC Kane. Shout out Kane. He shouting me out. Everybody, I'm in there. People coming up to me. And he like, bro, what do you do? I said, man, I do music. Boom. So we in the midst of talking. A guy come up to me, man. I don't know. I hope he see this. Cause like I inspired him, he inspired me, man. He came to me, he said, man, you Dante Higgins? I say, yeah. He say, man, I've been waiting 12 years to find you. I say, 12 years? So my homeboy, he's standing there. He like, can I get a picture with you? I say, yeah. Take the picture. I say, man, 12 years? What's up? What happened 12 years ago? He said, man, I was going through something, bro. I was down and out. Thought it was over for me. Thought I wasn't gonna make it. I ain't know how I was gonna survive. He said, you know, Rita Coatfield. I don't know who he is, but he said, Rita Coatfield. I said, yeah. I went to elementary with her, middle school. That's like you know what I'm saying? We grew up together. She say, you had a CD, Good Forever. And she gave me that CD and say, this my homeboy, man. I know you're going through something, but just check it out. No matter what you're going through, you're going to be good forever for life. He said, I jammed that CD and that CD changed my life, bro. And I just want to tell you, if this is what he said, if you don't rap for nobody else, just rap for me and I'll buy it from you. And I, you know what I'm saying? I'm drinking, talking. I'm, oh man, I'm like, man, that's live. I get in the car and I'm riding home, and it just hit me. And I said, man, you know what? I hit him. I say, I don't care about no money. I don't care about nothing. If I can make that man feel like that with my lyrics and songs to make him upgrade life and keep, and that ain't the first time other people then came and told me that. That's what I want to do. Man, if we gotta give the shirts away, I'm gonna give them away. We gotta give the music away. I'd rather help your mental health than get some money from you. So I said, man, that's what I want to do. And I didn't know how he was gonna react to it, cause he was like, man, that's what I'm about. So he like, man, it ain't even about no record labels pitching to a label. We got this much money. We got, man, I ain't forget that. That's cool. We want to, but can I do this? This is what's important to me. And that's what got me fired back up. I ain't scared to embarrass myself with a lyric or nothing, because I know somebody else done been through that, and they need to hear that somebody else done been through that. I don't want to be the flyest and the coolest all the goddamn, man. I done fucked up. I done tripped out. Know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back. That's what he is. That's what Good Forever is about.
That's what we were saying, like being on the same page. It wasn't musically. We just had to, like when you say, I don't even know how he gonna feel about it, but when he told me, I'm like, bro, that's what I'm on. Yeah, that's what I always been on.
Yeah. We interviewed you.
Now that's why the music is so intentional now. The stories are so detailed. Everything now makes sense. Now that y'all hearing him talk, it makes sense to what y'all heard.
Man, it does.
It makes that much more sense.
It really does. It really, really does.
Have you played the album for any medical professionals?
Nah.
But the crazy thing about it is it's Southside of the Astrodome, but it's
one.
It's the lyrics, the beats. It's not really a Southside project.
It's universal.
It is universal.
It's universal in listening.
And look, we've talked about with Mark. We've talked about the people that you work with, whether it's the Dre's, the Kanye's, going back doing work in Chicago, the CyHis. It is definitely a Houston album, but the soundscape is a lot of. You know what? There are so many Houston elements in the soundscape.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it is not like a typical, and there's nothing wrong with the typical.
Yeah.
But it's just not. It's just not. It's like y'all are really experimenting with a lot.
I mean, that's just how we see it, though. Like, that's our thing. Like, anybody that, thinking about it, I remember when I was still living in Atlanta, and we had the first time we had a project that we were kind of solid on, and I came out, we had a listening. And Brandoc,
my boy.
Shout out to Brandoc.
Yeah.
I remember when we did the listening, the first question he asked was, what made y'all go so big? Sound-wise.
Yeah.
So it's always been our sound. What we have done, it's always been that. It's just, now it's, again, being emotionally on the same page. The lock-in is so much different. It's so much more focused. It's so much more reeled in, which allows us to go and expand it so far. Like you say, again, going back to the word intentional, we were intentional about the stories. We were intentional about the references, the musical elements of Houston, but we were also intentional about it sounding. We wanted to sound like you came into his world.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, a lot of the records, like, y'all know this because y'all heard it. It pulls you. It draws you in. You could just sit and you be gone somewhere. We were very intentional about that. Like, the emotion of all of it. Like, even, like, my favorite song, I don't want to say the title.
Yeah.
But the blasphemous one that everybody.
I remember.
What I was gonna say, is there anything y'all were afraid or because sometimes people would be like, it's too on the nose. And I remember talking with like Lil Kiki when I was doing stuff for Ozone. He did not like Chunk Up the Deuce. He was like, it's a little bit too much. He said it on a podcast recently. He was like, dog, Chunk Up the Deuce was a little bit too on the nose. It was just a little bit too much. But that song.
Actually, I can say the song title without giving it away all the way.
Okay.
76, 78 was too, it was, he didn't even want to do it.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I did. That was the first time I didn't want to do.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it.
Because you felt, why didn't you want to do it?
I was just tired of hearing it and doing it. I was just tired of hearing it. Because it's so, I've been listening to it for 20-some years. I'm tired of, it's only so many ways you could redo this.
Yeah, it's only so many ways.
I'm tired of doing it. I'm tired of hearing people doing it. I'm tired of when the day come, this all you hear.
He done gave it away.
He did give it away.
Don't matter, man. I ain't tripping. It'll be
awesome.
We're doing a podcast. We got to talk about it.
By that time it's gonna come out.
But I love it.
Sample.
But I just don't want. I just don't know what else. I done did it.
Yeah.
I done rapped on it 3-4 times. I done did it with.
I knew it was working because he liked it. I saw his face.
Yeah.
And he hated the most.
Like, I hate obvious samples.
Do the obvious samples.
That what I was. I wanted to do something else that Houston.
I'll be like, Skip.
I want to do something else that Houston that nobody really even touched. I'm like, a lot of people.
This was funny too.
I know every pokey word line for line. I know youngster word line for line. I don't even want to mess with this.
I don't know what made me try it.
What I liked about
but I was like, I gotta do it.
When you played it, I always think in my head, I'll be like, man, I listen to a lot of people's albums and they want me to be there and they want to look at me and I'll be like, I'm the worst person because I'm in my phone and I'm not going to give you the reaction. I soak in the music. It's not because I'm just a jerk. It's just like, I don't have to move if it moves me. But when you played it, the whole album, you turned around, you was looking at me, I said, this nigga looking at me. God damn. So I'm just playing with my phone. Every movement I made was not performative. I was like, this man, what is Dante doing?
Yeah.
Oh, this is crazy.
So that was I feel like that was the one that we felt like we were pushing the limit, but it was something about when we did it and he did that first verse and we was just looking at each other like, oh shit.
I was just like
nah, that's
vulnerable.
Fucker
I really don't want to do this, but I'ma just do my part. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, man, if it don't work, it ain't gonna be because of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna give him some juice. He ain't finna say, it ain't gonna be because of me. So I could come back and say, man, I told you that wouldn't. But then when I did that first verse, it still wasn't. But then he stood up, started hitting them keys, and I say, oh,
once
man,
I sequenced
it up to the verse, I said, God damn, he done bought it up. Then when we shipped it off the field.
No, I had all that first. Okay. So what you didn't know, I had took a bunch of stuff out because I always like to make him rap to the skeleton. Because I want to say you rap to the drums, and I took the drums out after. Yeah. So the build-up happened after he did the first verse. So when he did the verse, it was like one of those things. He was like, all right, as I'm listening to him rapping, I'm like, oh, he's smoking this. But I'm thinking to myself, he has no clue.
I know.
So once he finished it and I started sequencing it and I played it back, I know he looked at me and he was like, that look was like, shit. I was like, I literally jumped up and started banging on the table. I told you. I just knew. I don't know how I knew. Even like working on it, I had that record as long as we had Southside of the Astrodome. I want to say I did it like days after that. And when I did it, I was like, nah, I can't figure this out. But something kept making me go back to it. Yeah. What's crazy is the day that I hit y'all for the Rec Shop reunion, that's when we did it.
Sure was.
He walked in And he was like, what are you doing? Because we were supposed to go straight to the Rec Shop reunion. When he walked in, was like, what you doing? I was like, I'm messing with the joint. And I played it. And he was like, all right, I'm going to try it. And woo.
Yeah, man. It was
shit, man.
It messed me up. I say,
smoke that motherfucker. Yeah. Like when I played it back out loud without the drums in it, even he was like, shit. Like, and at that point, we was like, all right, we figured it out. And that actually is my favorite. It's just the pull of it. And like, again, the way he rapped on it, those pockets. Oh my God. Like,
pockets is real, man.
Man, it was like, that was a great example of flow, cadence, and pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first 4 was just pure cadence. Then it like slips into a flow state. But then towards the end, he just started hitting pockets where there's not a part of that beat that breathes.
Yeah.
And then it just drops. And then it even picks up with the, man, y'all ahead.
We've heard it.
I'm talking about the rest of these people.
When the sample
76, 78.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying making music again.
Yeah. And I think that's
like a lot of people heard that they'll think that I just do it because I just know how to do it.
Yeah.
But now I'm having fun.
Man, every time
making music.
I be hearing people, they be like, my project's coming out and I got to put people on notice. And then, I'm going to sound like a jerk, but I hear it and I'll be like, you didn't have to put anybody on notice.
That was cool. Wild.
It was cool.
Just put that out.
But y'all, I was like, damn, like, I told Mark, I said, I'll be making beats and whatnot. I heard this and I was like, now I got to go back, hear my rinky-dink ass beats. So I was like,
we crush a lot of people's hearts, man. When they come in there, they like, man, I came in.
I hurt my feelings as a producer.
I don't want to rap. I don't want to make.
I couldn't make nothing for 3 days.
Man, I write it.
I was mad. I was angry with you.
Write it for you.
Appreciate it.
Exactly.
That's what I want. I want it. That's what I want.
Man, this is gonna be EP. First of all, when is this coming out?
July
18th.
What day is that? Somewhere around that 15th to the 20th. Somewhere in that July.
To the 20th.
So we just trying to get the
exact date. We got everything already. Yeah. We just
we trying to get the listening party space. So they supposed to hit me back once they give us what day we can.
Then we'll drop
do it, get it, all that. Start promoting it, dropping the vid. Then we'll be.
Hey, we can legit press the button on it today if we want.
Yeah,
it's ready. Mixing and mastering. It's
already
now.
Everything.
Why that time? Why 15th through the 20th? Why that time period?
Oh, we both going out of town. We're going on vacation.
Okay.
So 4th through the 9th, I'm gonna be gone. So I already told them when I get back, it's the button.
But yeah. Vacation. A little downtime before the project.
That's why it feels different because y'all definitely
prepared.
This was a time when we actually talked about the music coming out. Y'all had a window for the music to come out.
Yeah.
And y'all immediately started talking about the next music that y'all have coming out. You're like, oh, we got the next thing coming out. I said, oh, when's that coming out? In my mind, I literally thought, 2029, something like that. He goes, nah.
It's coming out.
Nah, the next one coming out this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stepping right back on.
We trying to hit November for that one.
Yeah, November.
My birthday in November, so I got some special playing in November.
Scorpio?
Yeah, with this next project. So it's gonna be, trust me, y'all gonna be there.
Speaks a lot. He's a Scorpio, so I understand you so much more now.
We already started. We finna start. The songs we like. We finna start on the videos for that. So when we done with this, both of them will be jumping at the same time. Like Southside of the Astrodome, it's not going nowhere. That's a staple. I'm trying to make the shirts and everything is still gonna be flowing.
Yeah.
That's just me. I'll do a part 2. Whenever I want to do some Houston and I want to get on some Houston, man, it's part 2.
Then
I feel like talking about slabs today.
Let's talk about slabs for 6, 7 records. Part 2 is up.
That sounds like a song title.
I
feel like talking about slabs today.
I don't know what I tell people, man. They be like, man, well, I say, man, I'm just rapping. I just feel like doing it. Why you, man? I just felt like doing it. But the crowd, what about this, man? I ain't worried about them, man.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm rapping for that one dude.
Yeah.
Man,
we did this whole project for dude. Yeah. Now, if everybody else like it, cool. But we know homie gonna love it We did our job.
And I know it's a lot of him out here. One thing I know, from when we went to the Rick Shop thing.
Oh yeah, that was
there. We go. That's what I noticed. Ask. Yeah.
One thing when I got in the car, what I told you, I said, man, I'm needed in this game, in this rap, because a lot of people be like, bro, you really don't know who you are. You really don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't.
You don't.
And
act
I really,
like it.
but when we went in there, man, it was so many people coming up to me, asking me, telling me about old projects, man. Bumped in a young Al. He's showing so much, bro. We need to work. Quiet Money Died, telling me about he used to jam me back in the day. He working one of my producers. He don't even know that's my producer. We chopping it up. Nah, bro, you been the truth. So many people. And then I get in the car, I'm just like, damn.
And I'm just looking at him like,
yeah.
You that guy. People I saw, y'all posted it. Candace was like, finally. Candace is the rapper that Scarface just shouted out.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible rapper.
Yeah.
Scarface shouted out Candace and God Body Bingo. Candace is incredible.
I'll give you one
God
crazy.
Body Bingo, incredible.
She sat in when we did Southside of the Astrodome.
Really?
She was there.
She is.
Or was she there when we did Jam and Screw?
Give away titles, brother.
Oh, she was there for BAMs.
Yeah. She's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So she sat in for BAMs. Okay, yeah. She sat in with us. Yeah, she actually sat there with us and she watched it happen.
I got to post Southside of the Astrodome.
Yeah.
I felt honored. Because I'm like, man.
We sent it to y'all before anybody. Yeah. Y'all posted it before we did.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no.
But when we first interviewed you on the first episode, one of my homeboys, he hit me up and was like, bro, I got a Dante Higgins t-shirt from like way back. Like, I love this. Yeah. I was like, that's insane.
Man, we just went to book the studio for the listening party. The guy who owned it, he like, bro,
I've been jamming you since 2012.
Bro, give him whatever he
2012.
Whatever he want to do, man. Get the studio, get the date, whatever.
Yes.
I think the other thing too is you started very young. And then you also look ageless.
Oh, you do.
So that's the other thing too. You started very, very young.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing too, where it's like you got a lot under your belt before you even started getting.
And it's a lot of people that gotta catch up to me.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people. So that's my whole plan, this route. I done had so many waves of what I'm trying to do with music, trying to make the radio, trying to make this, trying to make a tour, trying to make. I don't wanna. I know what I'm here for. I'm here to get the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot who's that, man. Somebody used to call me the People's Champ. I can't remember. Mr. Rogers came. One of them used to got, man, you the People's Champ. Like when Paul Wall, they like, nah, you and Paul Wall, the people love y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love y'all. I say, man, hey, that's Paul Wall's name, but hey, I'm glad the people love me. But man, just people like, man, just the respect from Killer Calion. Yeah. People, he got one of the
last name.
top pens in the city.
Yeah. Killer Calion don't like nobody.
Every time I run into Killer, he always tell me, man, hey, boy, your pen is serious.
He a mutant too.
I'm gonna put the pressure on. We may have another record if somebody shows up when they say they're gonna show up.
Okay.
I'm putting the pressure on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Killer, man, Propain, D-Lo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They never stopped. I ain't gonna lie. I done took care of some other stuff.
Yeah.
And did, but man, the respect they had, man, if I call them, they pick up their phone. What you need me to do? You need a man, well, you need a verse, you need a
Clay.
And I know they ain't doing it.
Mark.
I know they ain't doing that for just anybody.
Yeah.
Killer, man, come on. I done did songs with Killer. Then he like, hey man, that boy, he pen, King Pen. When I did the key, he said, man, I don't let everybody get that name, boy. But you serious.
Yeah.
Clay the truth. Man,
Clay
if I hit him
definitely
up,
the truth.
And that just be tripping me out. Like I could be taking a while and I hit him. They be like, man, what's up? When you want to do it? I'm like, man, it be surprising me sometimes because I'm like, man, they still want to work, but they know the effort I'm going to give and what I'm going to do. And the people that rock with me, man, my whole side of town is going to hit. They going to jam. They going to hit.
Yeah.
Plus you mentioned people that are of your ilk, like Propain, D-Lo,
one of my
Marcus Clay, like
favorite rappers.
Oh man, D-Lo.
D-Lo made me start when I seen D-Lo perform.
Yes.
When I seen him perform, he made me take the tracks off my performance. He was rapping and messed up. I never forget. Frontline, he had broke his arm. Matter of fact, we went to do a song at the studio. He broke his arm coming to the studio with GT Man, Kane's. I can't remember. It was Kane. Broke his arm. Still did the verse. We do the show. He performing, arm broke. The DJ did something and messed up, so the record skipped or something and threw him off. He was like, man, just let it play. I'm going to catch back. Jump back on track. Finish the verse. It went into the hook. Man, I don't know if everybody else knew what was going on, but I was like, man, I have no idea how he jumped back in there and got it to the hood. He boasted, yeah, I got caught back up with it, didn't I? Everybody like, man, that boy, I'm like, man, how did he catch back? I went straight to the store. I say, Magic, you got to take all my lyrics off my beats when I perform. I don't want another lyric. Just put the ad. I say, nah, D-Lo the truth. He ain't got one word. Take everything off. You sure you want to take it off?
He one of them people that focuses on voice too.
Yeah.
Like when you were talking about earlier with the voice.
It's cutting through. I'm like,
there's a
tone.
There's a record.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
there's
you know
a Dante and D-Lo
he
record.
just asked me about that record.
There's a Dante and D-Lo record. That exists, and it's nasty.
And Obi.
Yeah, rest in peace, Obi.
Oh yeah,
Obi. Me, D-Lo, and Obi.
Him, D-Lo, and Obi.
Okay.
There's a record with him and Obi on the they on the Raekwon and
go to the next, on the next
they on the Raekwon and Ghost on the hook going back and forth.
I love that.
That record is tough.
But you know what? I think a lot of people gonna be happy. Cause man, people been waiting on this for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about no. They've been waiting on what's about to be on this.
No, that's what
project.
I was talking about. Who do we have featured on this?
Me and K.R.I.T Wayne.
And people have asked for this.
People been waiting on this for, I'm not even gonna lie, man, 20 years. They've been wanting me and K.R.I.T Wayne to do a project, a song. We just never bump into each other. You know what I'm saying? We just never, it's always love and everything. You know, I'm from this side, he from that side, but it's always love. Man, if I need to go over there, man, I'm welcome. Ain't nothing for that. If he need to come over here, I'm welcome. Twins, some of my homeboys from over there still could come. But you know, our sides of town was feuding for a while. They was going crazy, man. I remember one time he hit me and say, hey, Tay, man, you know what I'm saying, man, you know, it's a little wild out here. Don't be in no gas station. You know what I'm saying? That's when it was like in the heat of
love.
You know, some of my kin folks from over here beefing with them. I'm out the way. You know, I ain't on none of that type of timing. You know, I'm schoolboy. I'm doing music. I'm just, you know, you good. You know, he be talking. So they been wanting us to do this for a long time. Yeah. And we finally, and I think we got the perfect record. It was waiting on a perfect record. Man. I think we got the perfect record and we got the perfect title for the song. So the song is called Alabama and Scott. Alabama and Scott. So it's the Third Ward. Yates is on Scott. CUNY Homes on Alabama. People see Alabama and Scott. They might go straight to that song. And that's one of them songs where you got that feeling.
That's pure emotion. I love that
emotion. That's when your words got to hit. Everything got to be sitting on that beat perfect for people to feel the pain in the song.
It's vulnerable.
Yeah, and man, I'm honored to do the song. I'm honored. He came to the studio multiple times
so we can get it right.
Yeah. So we can get it right. And even when Mark said, this some is where he called him, I be there Tuesday.
He pulled up.
Just that respect from him to even come do that for me, man. Hey,
and shout out Mac for that hook.
Oh yeah. K.R.I.T Wayne, that's my dog, man.
Yeah, shout out to K.R.I.T Wayne. That was
because he ain't have to do it. He did it. I don't know too many people K.R.I.T Wayne to go back for.
I understand.
K.R.I.T Wayne, man, I done it. He came 3 times.
Yeah, that's real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shoot. I think one time he didn't like the verse and came.
Yeah, he came back because he
ain't like it. Then he liked the verse. Then Mark was like, you know, it is gonna need.
I needed to be a little better.
I needed to be. I be there too. He came back again.
Perfectionist.
Yeah, I say, man, K.R.I.T Wayne. They've been waiting on that for a long time.
Back on the hook.
Hig and K.R.I.T Wayne.
And if y'all follow Mark, y'all can see the behind the scenes sometimes in a quick Instagram story.
Yeah.
Or a quick live.
Nah. We finna get on all that. Once we start rolling, we were just talking about documenting the process of this next one.
The documentary is gonna be crazy because nobody gets to see the conversations. Like very few people get to hear what me and him talk about. And that's how Candace C ended up coming through. You know, I was just explaining to her the process. I'm like, it's not always the first time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, and that's what I want people to see. I want people to see how we work, to see that when we're working, and it's just like them times where it's close. It's not it.
That happened while she was in there.
Yeah. He was doing the joint, and I was like, you gotta do this. I need you to adjust, make these small. Okay, cool. Nail it.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, anytime.
Because that's amazing.
Yeah.
Because that's the best part of music to me. It is the tiny thing.
Yeah, it's the
You're
tiny
recording literally, it's not just words, you're recording energy.
Yeah.
And you got to get that energy right.
But a lot of artists don't like for people to tell them they don't like it or that's not.
And they ain't artists. Those were people that record.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They're not artists.
If my stuff ain't right, let me know.
Exactly.
So I can get it together.
The funny thing is I have that issue with more up and coming people than established artists.
Wait, the up and coming people don't want to redo? I imagine.
I have that issue with them more than established.
I think that's a regular thing.
Yeah, I remember I'm gonna tell this story. He was like, I can't stand you. Me and K.R.I.T, we were working. He came in, he had this whole record. I'm just like, he's telling my best friend this because my best friend is in the session. And K.R.I.T is like a very analytical person. He was like, I could tell when he likes it because he turns his hat a different way. He was like, I played the record. He was like, the hat didn't move. And I'm like, And so K.R.I.T goes, well, maybe we could keep. I'm like, nah. So I go and rework the whole record and I play it, and K.R.I.T was like, wow, I didn't know that I was. So he looks at my best friend and he goes, was he like that with y'all? My best friend is laughing hysterically. And K.R.I.T is like, what's funny? D, my best friend goes, nah, we was like that with him.
That's real.
Yeah, so that's where that comes from.
Yeah.
Like my own crew didn't let me go out. So nah, we brothers, no, I'm not about to. If it ain't pulling, we're gonna redo it.
It be good. It be better than the.
Yeah, it just don't be our
some
standard.
People hear it and go
we
crazy.
Have a standard.
Yeah,
but we
like,
have
it ain't up 10 out of 10. It ain't 10 out of 10. It's about 8.
Yeah. But we have a standard.
For the past few years, we would hear that. Y'all play some music. It's not good enough. I'll be like, man, I can't make that.
Like
I can't make that.
Got so many songs. I don't even like a lot of the ones we. And I thought those were some of the we thought those were some of the best songs.
Yeah,
ever.
now like
we playing
back,
for people. People like, bro, y'all, this is insane.
I pray to God to be that good. I can't make that. I can't make your garbage, man.
How do y'all know when it's ready?
The feel.
Yeah, you just feel it.
The feel.
It'd be so funny because like it'll be like how did he do it when you know it's ready? Like to see that moment, it's always the playback and we'll both be looking at each other like, nah, that's that motherfucker right there. Like that's like it's just you just know.
Nah, when I say I felt that one.
Yeah, I'd be like he'll do the take because typically I'm not even listening when he's recording. I don't even want to hear it on the beat until playback.
Yeah.
Our process is crazy.
When I say
I don't ever send him beats.
Nah, I don't like no beats.
No, he has to come. He don't know what he's gonna rap to until he gets to the studio.
Okay.
Yeah. He has no clue what is there until he gets there. I don't know what the hell he gonna say until he go and say it. It's full trust process.
Yeah, I can't listen to beats. If you send me a beat or whatever and I listen to it and I come up with something, I'm gonna forget it by the time I get to the studio.
Yeah. The initial emotion.
And then once I'm gonna try to find it. I'm like, man, I really don't need. I got to hear it on the spot.
Yeah.
I'm ready on the spot.
You've been listening to it for a week and it's like,
I can't do that.
Now it's just regular. You know it's like when you first get a new pair of J's, you like, it's amazing. Then they just,
I got to hear it on the spot. Then when the words start going, I'm ready right there. I can't, people send me features and stuff. I'm like, man, I can't I need y'all. I say, bro, the best thing you to do is come to the studio and we go to the stoop and when you hit play and I hear it, and then I'm gonna do what I do. If you send it to me a week and I'm jamming it and I'm gonna do it when I get that feel. Yeah. I'm gonna do music when I get the feel. So I get the feel when I'm in the studio. I could be feeling like whatever. When I hear it and I'm ready, it got to be right now.
Yeah. It's crazy, like going back to that when you ask, how do we know it's ready? Yeah. And like how he say, he be like, I felt that one. I can usually tell by his projection how confident he is in what he's saying. I was like, oh no, he there. He right there. Cause it'll be sometimes where he'll stumble and I'll be like, nah, that's it. He like, you think I should? No. I don't like to punch in, but there's sometimes where that take before the stumble is so perfect. Like, nah, bro, because I don't even want to risk losing that. Pick it up.
That energy.
Nah, you know when you rapping, you in the right pocket. You know the projection. Yeah. You know your words coming out smooth. You know you on the beat. You know you taking that pause and you jump back in and some not even on your paper. You throw it in there and you move and you like, man, I felt that one.
Yeah, once it becomes just like script reading, right? When you just go in there, you just, all right, this is the script. And you can just ad-lib off the fly, like, all right, I'm gonna just, yeah.
Well, I don't think people consider that when it comes to music a lot of times. You'll hear an artist or hear a song, and it's like, it's that energy. Like, the tiniest pieces, you hear like Kendrick be, he. I'm like, he had to do that like 17 times to get that the right tone. Yeah. Even, what's that? I got broads in Atlanta. When he had to go, I'm like, I'm sure, do it again. Do it again.
Or sometimes it's just magic. It's just that one time, and it's like
you just got it.
You just gotta have, like, that's why I say it'd be some moments where it's just like, I don't care if the other 17 bars are off. That one bar, if it's that perfect, keep that. Run it. Because I don't want to lose that. That's the magic. And once you hear, even as a recording artist, like when he's in there, and if he, let's just say he stumbles around the 7th bar, the 8th bar, and we still got 8 to go, but I know that first 8 is magic, I'm going to make him pick it up from that first 8, but I'm going to roll him back about 3. Because once he hear himself, he going to be like, oh, and he's going to instantly tap right into that same energy.
Those I say I felt that, or I'm in there. When I say I'm in there,
like, oh, I'm in there, ain't I'm
I'm in there.
That's it.
Say, hey, I'm in there.
Hey man, same man.
Hey, I'm in that pocket, boy.
Yeah, we know.
Can y'all reveal, because you said you're working on the second one?
Yeah.
Can y'all reveal anything about the second project?
What you want to tell them anything?
All right, somebody told me, man. They say, man, you really known for doing that soul hip hop. That's what the people like from you. Why you going so far off to do this Southside of the Astrodome? That ain't. And my answer was, a lot of people rapping about this Southside stuff. You got the Kikis and Pokies. They established this. DJ Screw, all them, they the foundation. I wore a Southside fade because Lil Kiki had a Southside fade. That's what I wanted. Man, you got the little patch in your hair. Man, I don't give a damn. Kiki, we Southsiding, we Fat Pat. So I grew up with the love of the culture, the crease jeans, and all that. So it took me back to when I went to Atlanta with Mark and we was at that studio, remember? And they was rapping. And I grabbed, and nobody didn't even know where I was from. They thought I was from everywhere else. And then when I said I'm from Houston, everybody went crazy. Mark said, man, people gotta know where you from. It's in your blood. He talked to my uncle and them, hearing these stories about them pulling.
I've been around.
So know what I'm saying? So they like, man, they got to hear that you from
that.
Your uncles them, you from that, they got to hear it, but just in your way. So when I came up with it, that's why I want them to hear it in my way. But go back to what he said. Man, people don't want to hear you on that. I say, yeah, but that's me. So if they don't want to hear it, that's cool. I ain't tripping.
We'll see y'all next
I'm rapping for that one, but on this next one, it's gonna be winter.
We'll see y'all
in November. I'm hitting them with that soul.
We'll see y'all in November.
I'm hitting them with that soul. I'm hitting them with that live band type of type of beats.
We'll see y'all in November.
With that, what they like from me, that storytelling. So you gonna get all the Higgs that I want to do when I feel like doing them. When I want to do it, that's when I want to do it. So you got the Southside. If you don't like that one, you gonna get this one. The next one, I might be back on some. God told me to drop this. I don't know, but if that's how I feel, that's how I wanna roll it. But I'm gonna make it. If you like Dante Higgins, you gonna like something that I do. You gonna like something, but the soul is coming.
You know, what is it about now in particular, whereas not only am I ready to drop a project, I'm ready to drop another project in November. And you talking about maybe the next time after that is another, like you feel like I got a lot I got
a flow. Me and Rise, we on the same page with the videos. He knowing what I want. He know how I want it to look. We got a chemistry. I want them all to look like this. I want it to be the staple of a Dante Higgins type of video. I want the merch to look like this. When I hit Randy something to do a shirt, we got the staple of what we want it to look like for Dante Higgins. What Mark want the beat to look like for the guard level, for the good forever, the whole package of what we want. So this stuff take money to do. Know what I'm saying? So when I not taking these breaks from music, it's just I ain't have the money to be doing it how we see it, how we want to do it. Because man, my son got to have a lifestyle that he just got to have, and he loved my son. He understand when mixing and mastering costs this much, but Junior about to start football, it costs $569. You know, this little league, man, the mixing and mastering got the weight.
Yeah.
When daughter got softball and it costs $1,200, man, yeah, I do love this, but man, softball, man, it got to go down. It got to go to the wife, keep her looking pretty. It got to, man, can we just, so that's why it just dropped. But now that I done worked my way to where we good, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about the family. The bills is paid. Got a house. Car, everything is good. It's money in the bank. Now, every time we need something, hey, this costs this much. Bam, here you go. Hey, we need this. Hey, pay, boom, 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 boom. Now we could do it how we want to do it.
Yeah.
We just invest. It's a constant investment, and even outside of the money, it's constant investment with the time too.
That's a whole lot, man.
It takes a lot to perform at a certain level.
Yeah.
Right.
If you just want to be okay, it doesn't require the same attention. Attention to detail, attention to just every single thing. Like, prime example, we went to get a mock-up of one of the shirts, just a quick mock-up to see what it'll look like. And we were gonna wear it. It didn't come out to our standard, so you don't see us wearing it. We actually went and got it right before we got here.
Yeah.
But it didn't come out, so that's why you don't see us with it on.
We gonna get back on the phone today and hitting people, man.
And get back to
what can we do to get this
where
how we want it?
Exactly.
What's the price? Who do we need to talk to get it?
So it's good now, but it ain't great.
It ain't how we want it.
It ain't God level.
No, it ain't. It's nowhere near our standard. It's not our standard that we wouldn't even put it on the street.
Bro, like features, man. I at this point, I told him the other day, I said, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. If the feature not at the standard that it need to be for me to be on it, man, if I'm not showing no love. Like, it got to be like you gotta come to our studio so we can give you what we trying to do.
That's perfect.
They be like, man, I need this. Hey, man, just do it, bro. That ain't it. That ain't.
Like, he'll tell people all the time, man, y'all hit him. He'll tell you to pull up because we want to help at the end of the day too. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of having all of this information and all of this knowledge about how to go to the next levels, but we not sharing it with people? Because
I don't want my stuff to come out. Hey, man, you ain't give me this when you rapped on mine. I paid you this and that, but you didn't do that. I'm like, bro, this ain't that. The energy ain't this. Yeah. This ain't the topic. This what you wanted.
And recording your vocals
and
too.
This what you wanted to do. That's why I told you, come to the studio.
Yeah.
Whatever it is cool. We just don't want to have our sound or me rapping on something that ain't up to our level. But if you want this, that's cool. But when we drop, I'm telling you, what man,
It's gonna
this
be
could have
different.
been on that.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Mark then I already pulled out the stuff. Man, we could make this. I'm now.
A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that with me too on the production side. Like, why do y'all sound like that? We have time.
Yeah.
We have time, and he's been around me. We've been around each other. We know each other emotionally, not just. I know what to make him rap about.
Mm-hmm.
If you want me to, and I would tell artists that all the time. If you want me to do a project with you or even one song, don't. If you want to maximize, go in the studio about 3-4 times before we do music. Just sit there.
They talk about that too with a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Where I'll be like, that makes sense where you're around somebody.
Yeah, that's what I don't like doing it where you just sent me something and bro, come let's talk. Let's see what'll make this track the best song for me and you.
Because you don't even know what you're gonna get by coming by there. You might come over there and Hig might be like, look, this my people, do boom. Cool. I'll do that because it's my brother.
Yeah. Man, that's like when Obi came, I said, man, Obi, come through, man. He came. We was cooking. We sitting down talking about, man, we was cooking up some heat just off our conversations, talking what he think I should rap, what I think, hey, you should talk about this right here. Hey, your verse, man, we was getting a whole project together.
Man, I'm like, y'all niggas should go back and forth on the hook. Wait a minute, I got the beat. Boom, it's good.
And it was the song he had sent me, we had forgot about it.
Yeah,
we ain't even
didn't even do that song. Ended up doing something completely different.
Then I hit
D-Lo came through. Man, we gonna D-Lo been asking for that record for.
We gotta finish it.
Yeah,
you gotta put that out. We talk about regionality, like I said.
Really, the Obi situation threw off a lot.
I can understand.
You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't wanna. No, I ain't know how his family was going. I ain't want to just be throwing music out with him on there a lot. Then it just I'm like, dang, it rubbed me because we was rocking together when it happened.
It was like
so. I'm like,
what? He was with us. I want to say like a week before it happened.
Before it happened.
So I'm like, man, that music, but man, it's some cold stuff, man. Yeah,
that song still give me chills.
Yeah, it's hook. Crazy. What he even
did on the hook. About.
What he did on the hook.
Scary, man.
It was scary. Yeah, man, we gotta put that. We gotta.
Y'all gotta.
Just if nothing else to keep his name in lights.
Absolutely,
he was special.
The D-Lo been asking for that song. He want to put it on. He send it to
D-Lo
me.
Smoked that. I can't lie. D-Lo.
What verse hasn't D-Lo smoked? I don't think I've heard of the bad D-Lo verse.
He snapped on that joint.
It's hood politics.
I'm about to go listen to that when we go back to the studio. Pull that up. Yeah, we're gonna finish that. Yeah.
For the both of you, you're Chicago coming into Houston, Houston native, and we talk often about like the landscape here in the city. Because we're also, I mean, at least from our perspective, we're hearing a lot more people talk about how the music's changing. I think the music is changing at the same time, just overall as the city changes. So you get things like artists that are working exclusively with producers. So you're getting this like, it used to be a time where it was like everything was send out the beats, 16 people send me beats, I put the music out, we never met each other, it was all over the computer, it go out, we never met, we've never talked, I've never seen this person. And now we're starting to get more of I work with this particular producer. This song is coming out. I see a lot more people like shouting each other out. For y'all, how is the landscape, for each of you, how has the landscape been changing, if at all, here in the city?
Well, I'm really just getting back. I really don't know how the landscape is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know one thing.
Because you've been.
I was with that era where it was me, D-Lo, Pro. Whenever we call somebody, we get to the studio. We doing records. We working with all the producers. There's when Donnie Houston was doing beats. George Young.
George.
Everybody. So we all had me and Dunn recorded song at 6 in the morning.
Man,
I called him that night, and he texted me in the morning when he woke like 5. I said, man, I'm still up. Hit Pro, y'all go to my studio. We recorded the Stevie Wonder sample, Southland Plaza. It was like 7 in the morning. got it done. That's how we used to work. Everybody was, so I don't really know how they doing it now. I don't know if people don't like each other. I don't know if people ain't rocking with each other. If people don't, I don't really know what they doing. I just know when it come to me, I try to keep, if I go to the studio, I don't want to hear no beef about nobody else, what they did. My relationship with you is my relationship with you. My relationship with this person is it ain't no, so I'm rocking with everybody. So everybody I go to, I can shake their hand and we could do music and we can roll how we roll. But there's one thing I'm happy about right now on this landscape is Quiet Money Dot. I'm gonna tell you why I'm happy about Quiet Money Dot. For years, I've been getting mad at everybody doing the Houston sound and Houston music, but people from Houston get talked about or they not rocking with it. When we do it, I don't understand it. So I'm like, why we can't do our own sound, our own Fat Pat Rick Shop? That's what we do. Yeah. Man, I don't want to hear that. Man, that's old school.
They want to hear A$AP Rocky.
But one of them do it, they go crazy. Oh, man, it's the Houston.
Drake bought our whole style.
I'm like,
Houston,
man,
Atlanta,
I don't.
Vegas. No,
so when
nigga.
that came, I'm like, man, I hope he never stop doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I hope he keep getting that's what we do.
Yeah.
And when people started accepting it and rocking with it, I'm like, man, I'm cool with it. I'm excited. I like that.
Yeah.
Because why Houston can't do what we do? I'm happy he doing that.
Yeah. And I'm seeing younger people, like we said earlier. Yeah. I'm seeing younger people, actually, younger rappers pick up the style too. Where it's like, I remember my uncles, my dad, somebody is like, yo, I know this song, I know this music, I know this style, and they're embracing it. I think that's what it takes to get things to grow.
That's we back outside, man. One thing that got me a lot is the support. If people had something, man, most likely you was gonna see Hig there. You was gonna see Doughbeezy there. You was gonna see Pro there. I don't know if that's really going on like it was, but I've been looking on Instagram and I've been seeing stuff. I'm like, man, okay, that's happening. We gotta go there. That guy just to support what they got going on. So when they see you there, they man, I'm rocking with that. Not they're wanting something, just man, you got something, I'm coming. Cause I don't want to have nothing and then you show up. Now I'm looking like, man, he did have a mixtape release. I ain't even go. But I'm rocking. I jammed it. That sometimes popping up on them, even if it's for a spit back, is way better than jamming it in your off time.
Yeah.
So I'm back on that type of time. Everybody, that's why when y'all hit me up about this, I say another person hit me up, want to do one next week. I'm Thursday this time. Boom, boom, man. Whatever we got there, we can make it roll.
Yeah,
I'm rolling.
Plus y'all having, you're having the album release, so
we're having fun.
Yeah. We got a few of them.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like I said, Killer Text.
It ain't finna stop no time soon. It ain't finna stop no time soon.
I don't even know if he heard anything.
He was telling me, and I was just sitting there like, kind of really want to be like, I heard the album.
People have reached out to tell us to reach out. That Elliot hit me up last night and was like, hey man, they got something coming. Like
Elliot, I hit Elliot the other day. He called me back. He said, man, I seen your number. I know what time it is.
Yeah.
I said, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I didn't hit a few people. All I wrote was, I'm ready. Ooh. And they all sent back, I'm trying to tell you, my boy Carl.
I love it.
All the videos, all the stuff I'm sending them. He like, this is the, when me and Carl was pumping, this was the Hig that he was used to. The shirts, the this. He like, nah, he back locked and loaded in. This is who, this is him.
Yeah.
So, man, I apologize to the Hig heads, man. I'm telling you, I know y'all been coming up to me for years asking for it. It's on me.
I'll take a little bit of the blame.
But I promise, what y'all about to hear is a new and improved Dante Higgins from top to bottom representing for y'all. That's it. I don't want to represent for nobody else but the Hig heads and the people who rock with me. So we about to turn back up.
It's good because it takes time though.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick took years in order to record like the last two albums. It takes time. Otherwise we get tired of you and we do you like we unjustly did Ja Rule. when we got tired of him and was
Right.
like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Like,
treated y'all like he wasn't out here smacking.
you know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Y'all was smacking shit. Hits.
It was amazing.
And it's still, his record still rings.
Still, they aged better than 50s. Man. But I'm like, yeah.
You got some good songs for them shows. You know what I'm saying?
Ja Rule definitely.
Yeah. The first verse.
And we were out here.
We
were out here with the revisionist shit.
Well, I mean,
Niggas tried to rewrite history. Ja Rule had slaps.
He had slaps.
He lost the battle, but he had slaps.
We got tired of him. And then he had that video.
You know what?
And then I know you get bored.
I don't even know if we got tired of him. I feel like the 50 Cent wave was strong.
It was.
And going back to believing the myths.
Yes.
And the feds.
So it was really the feds because they couldn't record. They couldn't record and release music. He couldn't battle.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, okay, it's a one-sided thing. I can just punch you and you can't punch me back.
And
because even one thing too, I was on Ja's side when he could respond because that line, you say your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a known slut, so what's Haley gonna be when she grows up? I said, oh my God.
It was good, but he just
you
wasn't
say shit like that to me, we gotta fight.
that was the
cold rapping after that.
I felt like that was him saying, I know you're not gonna fight me.
Yeah.
Ain't no rapping.
Murder. Y'all know what it is. I was like,
But I do think what 50 truly understood is like popularity accounts for the bulk of this.
Yeah, and being loud.
Yeah.
Like I can get the momentum going. And the popularity is going.
But then too, like, you know, going back to that era though, like what 50 was doing even leading up to Get Rich or Die Trying. I mean,
mixtapes.
The mixtape became the mixtape because of evolution, but he was the originator of what we knew as the modern mixtape. Yeah. That was that 50 G unit. Ooh, that 50 Cent is the future tape.
50 Cent is the future. And on the end of those songs, he's like, February 11th.
That nigga
you sweet.
He used to take songs and I'd be mad at the original versions because I'm like, this nigga. Yeah.
It was amazing.
So yeah. I mean,
the little skits and all that. I was man.
They did what they were supposed to do. That was great.
Plus, I mean, you talked about being like loud and being popular. One thing that he would talk about, like Tupac's my favorite rapper, but then one thing he would talk about is like even the hit 'em up thing. He goes, I mean, if you start a song like that, people just gonna pay attention
because
that's the wildest start to the song.
You know
First
what?
off,
not even before that.
That's why I fucked your bitch.
Before the beginning. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
To be
it's
honest,
done.
It's crazy.
That I ain't even gonna get into it because I know I ain't about to have everybody on my head, but song's pretty bad after that.
Hey,
wasn't really that good after that.
You know, I'm not gonna fight you.
The song,
because I'm like, it's not.
Also, just side note, because I just finished it. Read "Only God Can Judge Me." Yeah. Only God Can Judge Me. Jeff Pearlman, same dude that wrote 3 Ring Circus and Showtime. About the 2 Lakers dynasty. Yeah. It is the most in-depth book I've read ever. I say you read that. Also, read Jada Pinkett's book. The beginning of Jada Pinkett's book is her talking about her and Tupac growing up. Those two, you get a real in-depth look at Tupac.
I need to read that because that is still my favorite.
There's no getting around it. And yeah, I'm like, dog, I'm sorry. That hit 'em up. You start a song off that way. You've won before the song starts, and it really don't even matter.
And it didn't.
Said after.
It didn't.
And another one that he brought up, because he proved to me, Nas, I was like, bro, he destroyed Jay. And he was like, I mean, when you start off a song with fuck Jay-Z, I was like,
immediately.
Yeah. Because this is me too, I know, because everybody could go back and forth because Nas was going in.
Oh, no.
But when you listen to
I am a big Jay.
When you listen to The Takeover, that man killed Nas in like a verse. Nas did I feel like it's like 100% 99, and Nas was right there. And so like, I try not to agree with him all the time.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Always
I'm gonna
like
tell
I
you
feel
what
like Nas
edged.
lost.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Nas won.
I'm gonna tell you what edged Ether in the public eye. this is pre-social media.
Yeah.
So with this being said, you didn't realize it had been, I want to say 6 to 7 months.
Yeah, it was a minute.
So you hear Takeover, and it's like a half a year. You just like, oh, he killed dude.
Yeah.
And then I'm driving, and out of nowhere, ether. And then we had never heard Nas on a beat like that.
Yeah.
We had never heard him rap so controlled. So I think that alone was the shock factor.
Yeah.
It's like the how they talk about the Iverson and Jordan game.
Mhm.
We always talk about the crossover.
Yeah. But what happened?
But Mike had 35 and he won.
Yeah. He'll talk about this.
So that's kind of
piece.
like that's how I look at that thing. It was like, oh, okay, that was the crossover.
Okay, so you're on the same page. You think Jay got him?
I'm gonna tell
he's been.
I did not know that Jay lost until people started.
Yeah, he's been saying this.
For me,
he's been saying this since 2001.
Wait a minute, Jay lost?
Yeah.
For me,
he never changed.
For me, there were two things that happened in that battle, and on both sides, and it was the two crazy things of that. And if you were really in the culture at this time, this is a conversation between you and your friends.
Yeah.
You probably didn't say this out loud, but it was a convo between you and your friends. When Jay broke down Nas's album, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Two of them shits was dope. One was the other was Illmatic.
Now, think about this. Right as Nas, think about the timing. Remember Once Again His Own? Beans lost it. That was one of the few times Jay got out rapped.
Yeah.
And Jay is my favorite rapper of ever. Jay got out classed on that.
Hands down.
And then Nas just goes, compared to Beans, you whack. And it's like, oh, that's stung. Because he did just...
And Eminem murdered you on your own shit. Like, man.
I was never one of those that thought that Eminem smacked him on Renegade. Jay was just
niggas run you niggas ass Russell Simmons.
That's all I felt like.
Jay said too much real nigga shit.
Said real stuff. M got real technical.
That's what he does.
Plus he had it. He had it before.
Because if you
he just took Royce off.
Listen to how Royce was smacking that money.
Yeah, exactly.
Royce was barring that bitch down.
Oh, so you're of that. Yeah, he's been like that.
I know.
Yeah.
Royce is a better rapper than M. I agree. And I'm an Eminem fan, so I agree.
I don't ever say, I just say, look, any given Sunday, Royce
it could go
or M
either
is gonna
way.
win.
It could go either way.
My only thing is, if M is on your top 10 list, Royce has to be
11
next to him. He has to be
I don't
right
think he's
next
11.
to him. I said if M is
above.
5, Royce has to be 4, 5, or 6.
But I think it's a cultural thing too.
It is
because Royce is black, and I identify with that. Growing up in a white neighborhood, because I remember going to this one bar, and like I said, Eminem's first 3 albums I love. Everything after that is just garbage to me.
He played that.
And I remember I went to this
gospel.
one bar and I was chilling, and it was like they were playing. I forgot what the sample was, but it was a white song that he had sampled. And it's Eminem, and I'm looking at the white people in there, and they are saying it word for word. So I asked the bartender, I said, what song is this? And he was like, oh, it's this. It's from this album. And I hadn't listened, and I was like, yeah, this is a thing. So I would always talk about that with white people. I'd be like, yo, y'all mess with him because it's you're white. Like, it's cool.
It is what it is. I mean, and that's probably why, like, with a lot of us that are true, like, hip-hop fans, like, I always tell people, like, for me, when it came to him, I was like, you'll never put him in your top. And I'm like, nah, I mean, technically, he's phenomenal when it comes to the technical aspect of rapping. But I don't relate to nothing you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let one of our rappers talk about putting your mama in
killing your mom
in your trunk and
murdering your
mama.
I'm like,
we beating your ass when you come back to the neighborhood. Nigga, Tupac made Dear Mama and you want to kidnap your... We whooping your ass
first
when
3
we
albums,
see you,
and I got to give him the first 3 albums and the flow on The Way That I Am.
That's the best Eminem record of all time.
I sit back with
that's
this
the best
pack
Eminem record
of zigzags and this bag of this weed that gives me the shit needed to be... Like, that's one of the best starts of a song.
That's
the best
Eminem song of all time.
But anyway, blah, blah, blah. We talk about other rappers. We talk about y'all. Where can we find y'all?
Instagram, Dante Higgins. Google, Dante Higgins.
I like that.
Twitter, Dante Higgins. Coaching, Dante Higgins. Training, Dante Higgins. Anything you want, just put my name in. That's why I kept my name. You hit Dante Higgins, Google, iTunes, Spotify, everything you need from me, a pop up.
And get on Threads. You know,
should.
Get off of
Threads.
Threads.
I'll be on Threads, brother.
Threads has gotten a
Everybody
lot
on Threads.
I be seeing Threads all the time.
You should. And Jack Freeman, hilarious on Threads.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
A lot
Shout
of
out
people
Jack.
pick
Jack
up
is
on
a
Threads.
nut, man.
That nigga
Jack
is
come by the
hilarious.
stoop tripping all the time.
Yeah,
man.
he's
Jack got some
funny.
heat.
Jack one of the few that's made appearances, multiple appearances in the
Man,
studio.
Jack got some of my favorite records.
Yeah, Jack
Of course. And he
Oh,
does
no.
a good
At the
vibe.
studio.
Oh no, it's some stuff that y'all ain't heard.
Oh, we have to hear it.
We want to hear. Where can we find you at, Mr. Byrd?
Man, I am Mark Byrd everywhere. Literally. Same thing. Google, Twitter. I think I got a Threads account. I don't use it.
Get active.
Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, website.
Sure
Yeah,
do.
everywhere. I am Mark Byrd. We're the easiest two people to find.
You
because
really
we
are.
actually go by our real
Go by
names.
your real name.
Y'all really do.
Like the easiest guys in the world to find.
Y'all go by your real names.
Yeah.
We go by our real names online as well. And this is In My Humble Opinion podcast. We want to thank you guys for showing up so
Thank
much.
y'all, man.
Look,
Appreciate the love, man.
we appreciate y'all. I'm Avery, like a very nice guy. This is my brother.
Just Devon.
In my humble opinion, H-Town. It's too sweet, baby. H-Town is too sweet. It's a wrestling reference. That's why.
Go Knicks.
Go Knicks.